Today on Forbes, this Ukrainian entrepreneur built his EdTech app into a global phenomenon in the middle of a war. Anton Pavlovsky, the 40-year-old Ukrainian entrepreneur and founder of Headway Inc., which develops gamified educational apps, was in London when the war in his homeland began in February 2022. By that point, Headway was already taking off, having reached 200 million users since its founding in 2019. When he heard the Russian army had invaded his home base of Kyiv, where the company's headquarters and 150 of its employees were located, his first thought was for the safety of his team. He left the UK within hours, flying first to Lublin, Poland, and then to Romania, where he trekked on foot to reach Ukraine's southwestern border. Pavlovsky's father, a 60-year-old former army commander, immediately re-enlisted and met his son at the border. Together, they got Headway's employees as well as hundreds of their family members out of the country and into Warsaw, Poland, where the company set up a provisional office. The year he founded Headway, Pavlovsky was a 34-year-old chief product officer at another startup, IT firm Genesis Tech, and he was brokenhearted from the end of his 5-year marriage. Pavlovsky told Forbes, quote, "It was difficult, but it put me on a journey of self-discovery and self-reflection. I devoured books on psychology, interpersonal skills, mindfulness, and that stress reignited my love of reading. After I understood, it hit me. Most people are not that fortunate to actually go through this journey. As much as I love reading, not all people do." He still remembers the exact moment he decided to turn that realization into a business. He said, quote, "I just wanted to bring an ability to learn, to study to the people." Pavlovsky approached IT firm Genesis Tech with an idea for an educational app based on distilling knowledge from books, and the company put in $5 million over time in exchange for a minority stake in Headway. Headway Inc., not to be confused with the American mental health firm of the same name, launched 4 weeks later. Today, it has 160 million users across its 5-product portfolio. Forbes estimates Headway Inc.'s revenue at $160 million and values it at $720 million. The company now employs some 450 people and has 5 offices spread across 4 countries in Eastern Europe. Designed to keep users from doom-scrolling through social media, the Headway app is a library of 15-minute book summaries on topics ranging from self-improvement to business. In 2021, Headway added the brain game app Impulse to its portfolio. Impulse is more about self-discovery, offering quizzes and puzzles to help people determine their IQ, personality type, and other skills. All content across Headway's portfolio is produced by its employees with limited assistance from AI. Pavlovsky says, quote, "We are old school there." Pavlovsky says Headway has been profitable since 2020 and that it has kept growing through the war in Ukraine. Revenue grew by 90% in the first year of full-scale conflict in 2022 and has since tripled. Headway Chief of Staff Alexander Yaroshenko explains that Headway had put cash aside in an emergency fund and was able to pay for employees' relocation expenses without hurting the bottom line for 2022. Pavlovsky expects Headway will reach $1 billion in annual revenue by 2029, at which point he plans to take the company public on the New York Stock Exchange. As for life back in Ukraine, while the war continues, the vast majority of Headway's employees have now returned to their homes, and the company has just moved to a much larger 4-floor office in Kyiv to accommodate its expansion. When an air raid alarm went off in the middle of his video interview with Forbes, he brushed it off and kept talking. And when a more serious threat forced him and his team to take refuge in the office's underground parking lot, he didn't shut down operations. Instead, he set up the bunker with Wi-Fi and a snack bar. For full coverage, check out Martina de la Cosa's piece on Forbes.com. This is John Palmer from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.